Hi guys, my name's Allison, a sophomore at Syracuse University. Recently I found myself questioning the purpose of an education. You learn something for a semester, maybe a year, try to ace the final, and then never think about it again. I was a straight-A student in high school, but do I remember anything about trigonometry, calculus, bio, chem? Not really. Even when I think back to elementary school, I struggle to remember what I learned besides the basics like addition and subtraction. One thing I definitely don't remember though, a lot of us probably had DARE in elementary school, and a lot of us probably don't remember what we learned. I'd be surprised if the majority of us even knew what it stood for. Drug Abuse Resistance Education. It taught us that drugs are bad and to not give in to peer pressure. But just like so much of what we've learned or been taught over the past, say, 15 years, today many of us have forgotten the facts, or merely we don't care about them. DARE tries to save lives and prevent drug abuse, but is it really working? DARE is the most prevalent drug prevention program in the world, and there's strong support on both sides of the argument of whether or not it's effective and should exist. As we walk through the history of DARE, the reasons people support it, and the opposing sides, you can decide for yourself which position you take. The DARE program has been around for 33 years and has reached over 200 million children. After the outburst and growing trend of drug abuse in the 1970s and early 1980s, the LAPD and Los Angeles School District developed this program to combat the dangerous trend and increase students' knowledge and awareness of substance abuse and violent behavior. The program is a one-semester-long course that occurs once a week for 1 hour and is taught by police officers that have attended a 2-week training period. The program's initial curriculum included resistance, skill training, and self-esteem building, paired with additional information on gang violence and gateway drugs like tobacco, alcohol, and marijuana. Today, information on problems such as internet safety and bullying have been added. In its first year, the DARE program reached 6 million children and cost a total of $750 million. Expanding rapidly, by 2001, the program was estimated to cost $1 to $1.3 million annually. According to DARE.org, the program's official website, its mission statement is teaching students good decision-making skills to help them lead safe and healthy lives. And its vision is a world in which students everywhere are empowered to respect others and choose to lead lives free from violence, substance abuse, and other dangerous behaviors. So, DARE defines itself not just as a drug abuse resistance education program, but as an effort to better the overall lives and decisions of the students. With such a long history and having reached so many children, it's no surprise that the program has gained many supporters. It has shown success in preventing drug use, improving decision-making skills, and improving relationships between children and police officers. According to the U.S. Substance and Mental Health Services Administration, participants in the DARE program report lower alcohol, tobacco, and marijuana use than students who did not receive the program. 40% of participants who used alcohol at the beginning of the program reported reductions in alcohol use after graduating, and 32% reported that they stopped using alcohol altogether. Another study found that DARE graduates are 5 times less likely to start smoking than those who did not go through DARE, and report lower levels of tobacco use in 5th and 6th graders. Even DARE graduates that choose to use drugs and alcohol may still have lasting effects on their general decision-making skills. A 2002 study from the University of Akron concluded that overall decision-making skills for DARE graduates were 6% higher than for students that did not enroll or graduate. Students who were surveyed a year after completing the program were found to expect less benefits from drug use and to be better equipped to overcome peer pressure and confidently turn down offers of drugs and alcohol. One last reason people support DARE is for the relationships it creates between children and police officers. Especially at a young age, seeing a man or woman in a black suit with a badge and a gun attached to their hip is intimidating. But police officers are there to protect us. We should not grow up fearing them. DARE allows children to communicate one-on-one with a police officer and to build a level of comfort with them. Schools have reported DARE officers providing a sense of safety and calmness to students, and they become a student resource for protection, answers to questions, direction, and for care. After teaching the curriculum, police officers have said that they feel that children see them as more human. While DARE has shown some success, its history and good intentions may not be enough to keep it in existence. Many people believe that DARE is ineffective and a waste of financial resources. A 2004 meta-analysis of 11 peer-reviewed studies concluded DARE is ineffective at preventing drug use in students, and DARE graduates are indistinguishable from students who do not participate in the program. Research emphasizes the program's failures in the long term. The Government Accountability Office even concluded that the program had no statistically significant long-term effect on youth illicit drug use. Students may follow the program's lessons for a few years, but the students that were surveyed 5 to 10 years after their graduation report no lasting influence from the program. Not only was the research finding that the DARE program showed little effectiveness, some studies showed that it actually had reverse effects. A 6-year study from 1989 to 1996 found that suburban students who participated in DARE reported a 3 to 5% higher rate of drug use than suburban students who did not participate. A study called Project DARE No Effects at 10-Year Follow-Up found that 10 years after graduating from the program, individuals actually had lower self-esteem levels than those who did not go through the program. Research also suggests that high school seniors enrolled in DARE were more likely to experiment with drugs and alcohol. This failure may be due to the program's overgeneralization. It makes drug abuse seem more prevalent than it is and suggests that doing drugs is the norm. Rather than teaching kids to conquer peer pressure, the program may actually unintentionally urge kids to do drugs to fit in. Drug abuse remains a problem today, and while DARE's attempt to prevent it should be respected, many believe that it is not working and needs some alterations. DARE is the most prevalent drug prevention program in the world. It's reached over 200 million children. But drug abuse remains prevalent. Are its goals and success stories reason enough to maintain the program, or is the fact that drug abuse remains a huge problem, even after teaching 200 million kids, proof that the program is not working?